Okay, so a teacher bought markers at a cost that's 3 per. That's going to be 3x, guys. That's your M. That's your slope right there, okay? And had a coupon of $2 off. So that's minus 2. So your equation is y is equal to 3x minus 2. That was in that form, guys. They just want you to basically come out here to these tables and find out which one matches it up. So I'm going to get this calculator, and I'm going to look for this. Let me change this over here. Make it a little smaller. And I'm just going to go ahead and drag this over, see the numbers. In order to add a document, and we're going to go to list spreadsheets and look for the slope of 3 and a y-intercept of a negative 2. And that's it. Here, go to menu 413. Go to B here, and control equal, control this, enter, enter. Actually, that's my answer right there. Super easy. Here, have M to be 3, and B to be a negative 2. Let me come up here, make sure it was a 3, negative 2. Yeah, so M is 3 here, and B is a negative 2. That's it. Pretty easy. Let's go to the next question here. It's got a linear, means a straight line. Okay, straight line. So we can run over here. That one has like a little curve to it, not it. This one looks pretty straight. That's my answer. This one has a little kink in it. Out. This one is just, I can't even say anything. I don't even see a line. I don't even see anything there. Out. So this one is linear right here. This is linear. Okay, a scatter plot shows the relationship between the weight in pounds and the age in weeks of a certain breed. Okay, so we draw a straight line through here. Try to do freehand, kind of something like that. 28 weeks, so look for weeks. 28 is between 26. You can see this counted by 2 is basically from 26, 28, 30, 32, 34. I go up to roughly where my line would be and come over here roughly about 73, 75. 75 looks good. At 28 weeks, 12 is down here, way too low. 45 is about right here, no way. And 105 would be somewhere up here, no way. Those are all easy, like, that's wrong. Sorry about that. Varies directly. And that one's going to be where you have two equal fractions. One ratio is equal to another ratio, gives me a proportion, and that makes a varies directly problem. So we're going to go with 4, and we're going to go 0.5. So I'm going to say this one right here is 0.5. Makes my life a little easier. And then that's going to be baskets, and that's going to be hours. So we're going to go again baskets and hours because that's what they gave it. She can make 4 hours, 4 baskets and 0.5 hours. Good. How many baskets can they keep making in 5 hours? This is 5 here, and then we're going to go baskets. Don't know. That's the main one. But if you look at this, this is pretty easy. It's any way you want to look at it. So honestly, the sky's the limit. But I'm just going to come out here, and I'll go to the calculator, and I'm going to add, and I'm going to go to a calculator. I'm going to go menu 3-1, and I'm going to add this ratio equals to this ratio. And then up here is going to be 4 baskets in half an hour. We can make it 5 hours and x, comma, x. So this is where it goes for me. I can see that for a whole hour, this is half an hour. For a whole hour, they make 8. To make it in 5 hours, well, 8 times 5 would give me 40. Sorry about that one, man. That's super bad. Sorry about that one. Way bad. Actually, embarrassed about that. Okay, come back over here. So the answer would be 40. Proportional means goes through the origin, a line going through the origin that is straight. Going through the origin, and straight. If it doesn't go to the origin, if it's not straight, it can't be proportional. Oh, that's my answer. Pretty easy. A. Not going through the origin, so it's not proportional. Not going through the origin, not proportional. Not going through the origin, not proportional. Next question. Not a function, right? Let's see what they give us here. So vertical line crosses a once. That is a function. Once. Each time I draw a line, it's crossing this graph of this function equation. It's a function, and they're looking for the one that is not a function. Crosses it once, and come over here once. Right here, look at this. We're going to draw a straight line, vertical line, crosses it twice. Not a function. And that's what we're looking for. Not proportional. Okay, proportional means it goes through the origin. Proportional means one number. When it's not, well, it doesn't go through the origin, so you don't have this, and that means b's not, this is b's equal to 0 here. But if it's not proportional, does it have b going to 0? Not instead of one number, you're going to have non-proportional two numbers. Two numbers. One number, one number, one number, two numbers, and one number. Okay. Now, if you look at this real quick, this is my answer, definitely. 100% I feel very comfortable. This right here is like y equals per. That's 0.55x. So obviously that's proportional because there's a plus 0 over here that we don't write. Proportional. 850 per. That's going to identify your slope, right? So we're going to have y equals 8.50x. So that one's proportional because I'd have plus 0 here. Now, they want one that's not proportional. And then 45 gallons each, so it's going to be 42x. So it'd be y is equal to 42x, and plus b to be 0, because again, there's no other number. That's out. They want two numbers. Per, this one is y equals to 2x, starting weight, plus 8. So in that situation, you see those two numbers, non-proportional, two words. It's just tricks of the trade, guys. Just remember the words. Okay, once I see this right here, I see two coordinates. Boom. Two coordinates. The coordinate here would be 640, comma 3502.00. Actually, we just go there. Here would have 820 and 3601. Okay, so that's it. Pretty easy. Not too bad. Remember, which one comes first? You have to drive first, and you get the money. Okay, maybe read it, I guess. Rhonda's job is to drive a car company. Each month, she is paid the same salary. She is also paid extra money for the number of miles she drives that car each month. In July, Rhonda drove this many miles and then was paid that. You see that how this comes first and then second. In August, she drove that much and then was paid that. So those are my coordinates. I'm going to come back to the calculator, and I'm actually going to go back to the one I have already and look at the numbers. It's 6. I see the numbers right there. 640. 820. Come back over here. 3,502. 3502. 3601. There it is. Your slope would be per each every, the number by the x, and then the b would be 3150. Oh, there it is. Super easy. Okay. M. This is your b. Okay, come on here. The diameter of a segment. So, guys, you never use diameter. Okay. The diameter is the whole distance across. So we'd have 2.5, right? Already, your 2.5 is going to be out. So if you see it anywhere, out. 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 Here's your answer without doing any work. Okay, so your diameter is that. Your radius is equal to this number divided by 2. And 1.25. Let me do the formula here. Okay, let me do the whole thing just so you can see where it comes from. Which equation can be used to find the V, the volume? And our volume of a sphere, of a cylinder is BH. Volume is equal to B, which is area of a circle, which this part right here becomes pi r squared times the height of h. And the height is 7.5. Okay, so V is equal to pi is pi. Radius is now 1.25. Make sure that's squared. Okay, that's squared. Times your height is 7.5. And that's where this comes in. Sorry about that one. When three squares are joined at the vertices to form a right triangle, the combined area of the two smallest squares is the same as the area of the largest square. Which three squares do not support this statement? Okay, let's see. So when it's like this, guys, it's already area. So these two, you'd have to go 3 squared plus 4 squared is equal to the area of 25. Is that true? Let's see, ready? That's 9 plus 16 is equal to 25. Why didn't I square this one? Because it's already squared. You see it? So there's 25 equal to 25. Check. That one is true. The one that's not true. So this is going to be here. See, there's no squaredness. So here we go 5 squared plus 12 squared equals to 13 squared. Let's just type this in there and let's see if that works. Okay. I'm going to go back to my calculator and just type it in there. 5 squared plus the two smaller ones, 12 squared. That's equal to 13 squared. Yeah, that one's true. Let me go back and do the other one up here. This one real quick. It was 3 squared, 4 squared, and 25. So we're going to go 3 squared plus 4 squared. Is that equal to 25? It needs to say true. Come back over here. Do you see that one's already squared? So we're going to have to, this one has to be squared. That one has to be squared. That one's already squared. Look what the number is on the inside and these on the outside. So there's a difference. So here you go. That one over here is going to be 9 squared plus 144. Is that equal to 21? And that's the side length, but we want to know the inside stuff. It's always like the numbers on the inside squared, basically. 21 squared. And that one's false. So this is my answer right here. They wanted the one that was going to be false, not support the statement. And let's check this one here. If you look at this real quick and you set this one up, now here it's saying that is this side length, and you want the inside stuff, the area of the inside. So that's 6 squared plus, this is the area of the other one, plus the area of the other one, which is 64. Is that equal to the area of this square, which is 100? 6 squared, 64. Okay, coming out here. And we'll go 6 squared plus 64. Is that equal to 100? And that one's true. So that's false. Is that one right there? Yes, sir. That's it again. Okay, that's not too bad.